Hi team, Mrs. Badesso here with today's exploration. Sometimes authors don't always say what they mean, and other times they do. It's up to us to figure things out. Today we are going to be looking at several different types of figurative language and talking about why authors often use this type of writing. This will help us to identify examples as we read our new novel, Homeless Bird, by Gloria Whelan. By this point, make sure you've signed on to Schoology and found our figurative language folder. As we begin our new lesson on figurative language, I wanted to review with you where you should be looking to find all of your resources for this lesson. So once you've signed on, head on over to the Google Chrome icon and open up a new window. It should prompt you to bring up your Clever home screen, but if it doesn't, you can open up a new search tab and search clever.com. If you go there, you can log in as a student and proceed. Once you are signed into Clever, however, though, you want to scroll down to your instant login applications and you're looking for Schoology. Remember, this is the black, blue, and white icon with a big S in the middle. Once you've loaded Schoology, you're looking at the Courses tab up in the upper left-hand side. And you want to scroll over until you find our English Language Arts course. Simply open up that course, and then you are going to be looking for our folder that is titled Figurative Language. It's about halfway down on the page, and it will have sort of a gray-looking folder there for you. Open that up, and all of your resources that you need will be located here in one-stop shop. We've got some vocabulary review terms. You've got some links to some videos that we'll be working through. We have our discussion game that we are going to play a little bit later. And then finally, we have our Google Drive assignment, which we will be using in correlation with our novel. So remember, everything you need should be found within this folder. Again, if you click on Courses, English Language Arts, and you're looking for figurative language. Please don't hesitate to jump up here and send me a message if you have any questions. Authors often use figurative language to amplify their writing, making it more effective, impactful, or even more persuasive. Figures of speech, such as metaphors, similes, and hyperboles, go beyond the literal meaning of words to give readers new insight or mental images. For example, I could say, she is tough, or I could say, she is tough as nails. Which one would paint a better picture for the reader? In this lesson, we will focus on 9 types of figurative language, including alliteration, onomatopoeia, personification, idioms, irony, puns, hyperboles, similes, and metaphors. We will then be able to identify examples during our novel study of Homeless Bird by Gloria Whelan. Remember, you should be recording your examples in your Google assignment titled Double Entry Journal, as well as sharing your interpretations of that language within the same document, all of which can be accessed through Schoology. Comparisons or exaggeration to make a particular point or to help the reader see things in a new and different way. You may see these in the form of comparisons through similes or metaphors. Remember, those similes use like or as. You may also see them in exaggerations such as hyperboles, or in the form of an opposite through irony. We also have sounds like boom, pop, wow. Those are all examples of onomatopoeia, and you'll see alliteration too. You may see expressions like under the weather, which is an example of an idiom, or puns like this pencil is pointless. And finally, we have personification. You may see things like the tree waved in the breeze. Now that you've seen some more examples, let's look for some as we read. Now that you've completed the lesson, you should have a better understanding of how authors use figurative language in their writing. You should have successfully identified at least 4 examples of figurative language from our novel study of Homeless Bird, and included your interpretation of those examples in your double entry journal assignment. Don't forget to click that submit button in Schoology if you haven't done so already. Thanks for helping us figure it out.